Are we live? Yes, we are. Is everything going? Yes, we good.
Stream elements.
Yeah, there's audio.
Zip.
Can drop that down a little.
Streaming food and drink. 18 plus. Something fishy is going on here. Maybe it's tacos. 528/1000. Y spot.
Alright, we live, we up. Hope everyone's doing well. Happy Tuesday. It's a little bit later than usual when we start, but we've been doing a little bit of side prep as well as getting other things ready. So with that in mind, today we're doing some fish tacos with a pickled onions. Which Mom has been glad to make the pickled onions beforehand. What was the pickled onions made of? It was just simply onions, vinegar, sugar, and salt and pepper. No pepper? Okay. So I'll probably have that recipe in the Discord as well as if anyone wants on Twitter, we'll have that up. And then for the final item we'll be making, we've done this before, but I thought I'd do a little bit more twist with it. We are doing a chocolate lava cake with caramel sauce on top, and it's not just any caramel, it's sea salt, my favorite one. So without further ado, let's get started. I'm going to do fish, so let's get going. We're doing tilapia. So with that in mind, let's get rolling, let's get going, let's get fishy and fishy. Alright, so I'm going to put you down a little bit so you can see how we're going to do this. How am I doing in that? I'll put that over there for a second. Bug in my face.
Welcome to summer.
I know. I thought we'd leave in it. Alright. Let's get the fish out of the container. So, that piece. I'm probably going to cut these in half. Or would you like me to just keep them whole and then come and have when we're done?
Probably easier.
Easier when done? Alright. I've done them 2 ways. I just don't know which way you would prefer. Would you like to bring the trash can over to me? This is dripping on my hand. Alright.
Thank you.
Thank you. Would you like the other bag as well that contained the item? There you go. Alright. So we already have our seasonings here. We have bonus items onion powder, but it is garlic powder, smoked paprika, sea salt, pepper, and celery salt instead of regular salt. But first we're going to cover the fish in some lime juice, so and then we get going on that before we add our dry components. Make sure they're spread a little bit so then I can make sure I see that each one gets a little bit of lime juice on them. Alright. All's well in there. All's well in there. That one's good. There's that one. There's that one. I think there's enough liquid at the bottom to make sure they're coated. So we're good with that. I can smell the lime now on my face. So we are all done with that component. So let's hop over to the next one. I'm going to sprinkle our dry seasonings onto it if we need more, which I don't think so since we were supposed to just lightly cover it. And make sure we give them a good rub in. So there's that side. There's that. That one's coated. Then we have our first piece taken care of. Let's get to the other one. Let's get to this little small one over here. It's not the smallest one, but it is small compared to the other two.
fish or chicken?
Hey, Dave, we are doing fish tacos. If you would like to see the list of today's menu, we do have it up. Just put in the word command food. Yeah, I'm just gonna do lightly. As it said, don't heavily coat them. That's why it says to rub it in. Alright. It's this one I'm feeling like we might not have enough because of this, how big this one is.
Well, it said 2 pounds. But you're making 16 tacos.
Yeah. 16 little ones.
16 littles.
Not regular XL size. These are
Street tacos.
street tacos, basically, yes. Alright. Let's see if we have enough for this boy.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm being very cautious and spreading it out. Some sides might not get a full taste of the seasoning, but we'll make do. Alright. And the answer is
Just about.
just about, yeah. I think next time I add maybe like another half, 1/4 of a teaspoon more.
Smidge.
Yeah, a smidge more. Because of the size. Or I'd look at the fish first before pouring out the seasonings. I just made them beforehand. Alright, there's our seasoned fish. That's golden. So, before we do anything else, we're going to spray them down a little bit of cooking spray so they don't stick too much on the pan. I'm just going to do one side. Just want to make sure the pan gets... Pan's already coated. Just got to make sure the fish don't stick when we put them down. Go. I would have liked that on there.
Oh, well,
I was gonna bring it over.
Why? What does it matter? It's not hot. It's going in.
I first want to make it hot because if not,
Oh,
it
you're
will
gonna
automatically.
sear it. Got it.
Yes, we're gonna sear them in the pan. I first want to make sure we have our cooked on the outside before we put it in the oven for the cooking of the inside. Let me wash my hands now. Let me do this.
Stream elements.
And this.
Homemade fish tacos with pickled onions with coleslaw and a chocolate lava cake with sea salt caramel on top, face savoring food. Stream elements. Set. Why not
Safe.
head on over and check out at Pickle? They recently played Elden Ring at https://twitch.tv/pickdillbt.
I'm gonna bring this over and bring you all over. Let me just make sure I put this down in a safe spot. Alright. Bringing you over. Alright, so we're gonna wait till this gets warmed up. And then we will coat the sides, put them all in the pan, and then throw them in the oven for a few minutes just to make sure they're fully cooked. That. Bring this over just in case. It should be enough just with one side coated. And now I'm just waiting for the pan to get up to heat. Say what? I think you brought 2 cords in.
No, but did I plug in the right one?
Yes, I am getting a charge indicator.
Okay, good.
You picked the right one. Congrats,
Are you
Woodwitch.
sure?
How would I not? How would I be confused when it's saying it's charging? Would you like to follow the cord?
I'm confused.
Where the other side is? Where's the if you have? Yeah. Okay. So you're looking at right now 1 cord, and then you're wondering where the other half is for that cord.
Yeah.
Is it in the wire notch itself? Yep, there it is.
There it is. Okay, shoot.
It's hiding in
That's
the
why
knot.
I was kind of confused. Like, where how can it be too bad?
Alright, I'm gonna turn this down a bit now. That's smoking, and that's not a good sign. So we're gonna wait till that smoke goes away before I put anything in, because not, it might overtemp, it might overcook. So I'm gonna wait a little bit. Alright. Yeah, it is lukewarm. Take this off the heat for a second. I just want to verify if it's the stuff on the pan or if the previous oil is on it before I start cooking. Ah. Hope everyone's fine and dandy so far. I'm just taking precaution. Let me see. How am I gonna do? I know I can use a spatula when flipping. Tongs, yes, to bring it over. So I know I can't fit them all at once. I know we can fit them all at once we've cooked them down a bit. But we only put them on for after searing both sides.
No plate.
I think that'd be the good idea. I don't think putting them back in the same item is a fine old deal. It'd be great if it was like, you know, you're cooking in it, but we're not in that. Slide over to the side. Smoke is gone. Yes. Back on heat to medium high. Still a little warm, so I'm just gonna test it by putting 1 piece down, see how it goes. Does it now make shaking noises?
The oven?
Yeah. Huh? Right. We're just gonna put it in for a few minutes. Just make sure we get some nice coloring. I'm basically looking at the sides right now to see how it's doing. Now that I'm looking, I could probably put another one in, and I know we covered in oil, so let's just see how it is right now. Yep, easy to move, not taking anything off. Grab 2 pieces. Then we can get 2 going, so that means there's only 2 more left. I'll leave that here. Okay, my good friend the spatula, not this one. this one for when we need to flip and when we need to take out. Are you watching a vacuum tutorial? Or is that like, it sounds like a trash disposal or a vacuum. I have no idea what it is, but those are what I'm hearing right now for similarities. Yes, I know, everyone will be zooming past you. Everyone wants to go home and eat. Alright. Alright, let me check. I'm going to give it another minute or so and then we're going to flip. And just a wee bit. Alright. Ah!
Do I wait?
No, it's already falling apart. It's already being cooked.
Well, like you said, it's not going to take that long in the oven.
No. Alright, how to...
Use your tongs. Or not.
I don't want to use the raw tongs on a cooked product.
Well, you have other tongs.
That would be a fact. I could have done that. An idea for the next one. So it's got a little coloring. I'm happy about that. Don't worry, if it's not cooked, we're still going to be throwing it in the oven just for a few moments, just to verify.
Because they're going to be hot.
Yes. It's warm. It's right now warm. When it comes out of the oven, hell yes, it's going to be hot. I just want to get one side cooked. Give it a few more minutes and then we'll take it off. Put it in the pan and then we'll put it back in when we got them all done. That's a better color. Alright, and I'll take them off. Ooh, don't fall. There's that. Let's get to the next two. There's that one. And the big boy. Alright, now we're all done with this pan. There we go. I will move this leaves. No, bad idea. Move this up a little bit on the side, then cooking. There we go. Definitely can smell the seasonings.
Overpowering.
Nope, not overpowering, but does not give it a strong fishy smell. I don't know about the taste just yet. Alright, you got the blender ready, or are we just gonna hand blender it?
Hand blend.
Alright.
You mean your yogurt concoction?
Yeah. The sauce, basically, of it. Alright, that side looks good. I want you to flip over the small one first. Yeah, come on, you can do it. Stay with me. Stay with me. No. You know, the cooking spray, I just wanted to spray one side so it doesn't stick. Alright, let's check under there here. Yeah, we're good. Well, we're just basically putting them all back in here, so I don't really need to take it out. I just need to make room now. Question is, can we fit them all in this one pan? I don't think I can fit them all in here. So we're gonna do 2 per skillet. I'm gonna turn this off now, so we're not trying to cook it, sear it now. We're just trying to make sure we got the outsides cooked a little bit. So where'd you have the pan?
The middle one?
Yeah.
I'll think,
On one?
That usually just sits on the stove.
No, I need them to cook in, and I can't fit them all.
Yes, I get that. I said we could have cooked that, been done with it, and then cook it again.
What are you saying? You just want me done with it right now? And
No.
whatever.
Delicious.
2 pans for 1. Alright, so we're just going to throw it in for 5 to 10. The oven for 400.
You want to wait to push that in, please.
You want to wait?
Because
Just
then it's be dried out by the time we eat it.
Sure, so we'll put this aside and get working on the next project.
So it's all, yeah.
Put this up here for right now. I'm going to work on the next omelet part is over here.
Caramel sauce.
Sea salt caramel? Yes. So for that, I'm going to need 1 cup of half.
No, it's behind you. The cup.
Oh, I have a half a cup over here, so I thought I'd just do 2 halves to equal 1. Question is, do we have enough brown sugar?
I have more, I just didn't put it in there.
Alright, here's checking. So I need 1 full cup of brown sugar. Getting a bar out to make sure I'm getting an even amount. There's cup 1. Alright. Not that one. That I'll use. And I'm gonna need at least another sprinkle of brown sugar.
Is it light or is it dark? Does it matter?
You haven't put a name on this one, so I don't know. If I'm looking at the color, I'm gonna go with light. Nope, that is not, and I'm not risking pouring that much in. You might have enough now that I'm spooning in the rest.
I was gonna say here.
You can refill it if you want. I'd just say take the old stuff out and put it on top.
It's the same bag.
Oh, same that. Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay, there's the other half. Just gonna put that on medium. Get it going. I'm not touching it. Yes.
I think my finger. I didn't know she could sing.
Let me just cook down a little bit. Then we will put in our butter, our cream, and then at the end our sea salt and vanilla.
The butter?
Or the unsalted stick.
I just.
Oh, for this one, you have 1 cup of brown sugar, half a stick of butter, of unsalted. You could do it salted as well. You could do salted if you don't have unsalted. Just that would mean a little bit less on the sea salt. What we're about to do. And this recipe originally was milk, but we're doing heavy cream to make it a little bit more creamier, as well as giving it a lot more color. Alright. It's starting to melt a little bit, so I'm going to turn it up a little bit more. Allow these get to high, as we need the sugar to start melting.
So are you gonna make the cake next? And then
I think the next thing is make the cake mix, make the sauce mix, and then while that's going,
put the cake in?
now we want the. Do we want to leave that one last now just to
Yeah.
warm it up, basically?
Yeah.
All right.
And then we'll be dried out.
All right. Since the lava cake has to rest. All right. So we're switching up our schedule a little bit. All right. I'm just gonna do a little stirring. I just want to see if the bottom actually. Yep, it's starting to melt. I do see melting of brown sugar. It'd be puffing. So I'm just gonna turn it down 1. that's starting to melt. So I'm going to add now the butter. Take this off the heat just to make sure. Yep. Get this off the stove. And once the butter's melted, we're then going to add in our cream. Lower this down a little bit more now. This down now just a medium.
Did you go high, medium, low?
High just to make sure the sugar was melting. Then when the butter is now fully melted, we're going to medium.
Hello.
Ew. So that, that going. So I'm gonna add our cream. I need to at least make sure 1/4 of a cup. Yep, we're good.
Is that off now?
It's medium, but I am turning it off now.
There's your bad milk.
I am going to need to turn it on still because the sugar's still not melted at the bottom somehow. So we are just now going to put it basically on low. But you can actually, we're actually getting a color of... Yes, anything that involves sugar on its own is not an item you want to go, oh, hey, let me go try it. No, it's called, if you're doing it, you're staying on it. So right now I just want to verify that all's incorporated well. Ooh, yeah, I can smell the butter, I can smell the sugar, all is going great. I might add just a drizzle more of cream. Do you want me to just finish this off?
Leave it in the kitchen, right?
Empty of the fridge.
You can remember all that stuff.
Yep. So I am going to need to turn this up more. So I'm going it back to medium, just so I can get this a little bit boiling. So since we need to get to boil, I need to not touch it. I'm going to get everything else ready. So now I'm going to be doing this. You can then remove this item from the list of stuff needed out.
It doesn't go in the dressing?
If we want to taste test it and then add more,
Okay.
But
No.
no, it's not required.
Gotcha.
Making sure all sides are doing well. So I need to get a little bit almost close to a roiling boil just to make sure it's all well combined. And not going to turn into like, I want it to be like sticky so it can stick to the lava cake, but not too much where it just basically is like a candy add-on. So once I see it now boil on all sides, it'll be golden. Alright. There we go. Turn this off now. Now I know all of it's well and it's darkened a little bit more, which I want. Now I'll wait this to cool a little bit more, and then we'll add our vanilla and our sea salt. Then, after it's cooled, we will taste test, as that's when we can add a little bit more salt if we need to. Don't want to taste test it right now. That would not be the best idea. Alright. Now it's lowered a bit. We will add our vanilla. And then rinse the other sprinkling of the sea salt. This is not the right one. I need a tea, not a table.
You might want to dry it off.
Yes, because water and sugar.
It's not different towels right there.
Oh, wait, there is? Oh, yeah. You're right, my bad. Just add a teaspoon of vanilla. There's vanilla added. Now sprinkle in the salt. I'm doing sea salt. There we go. I can smell the vanilla, I can smell the salt, but not too much, so I'm going to do now just a little bit more. There we go. And that'll be it. You can always add later, we can never take away. So with that, we're going to let it cool on the side. And let that relax. But there's our caramel sauce, nice golden, and we'll thicken up as we let it chill. So I'm gonna put that off. Where do you want me to put it off since the back has been taken?
Right.
Thank you. I would say taste test it, but not now.
Not yet.
That right now would be a.
Burn them.
You know what the fun fact is about this? I did make this before with Grandma. You want to guess what she did? Instinct.
Taste.
Yes, right off the heat. I've never seen her chuck a spoon like it was a frisbee. But that's gonna be it for the caramel sauce. That's that done. So we're gonna work on the other two items before we finish up with the tacos. I was gonna do the sauce since that's a quick burp.
Alright.
So we're now gonna do the sauce for the tacos. It is yogurt, lime juice, and some chipotle. So let me make sure I have all the measurements out correctly. Where's the cilantro? Alright. Well, I need that for the sauce as well.
Yeah, this is.
Alright.
Here's the trick that I learned how to do it.
So,
Did you learn the trick? Have you seen the trick with this?
what trick are we doing? What trick have you now learned?
That you take.
Alright, you're taking it.
This is. Oh, shit. I need a long piece. I'll get there.
While you're doing that, I will.
You keep working.
I'll work on
make
this.
sure the trick works.
So you haven't tried your trick?
No, I just researched it.
Your research is just like how to get this done quick.
Okay, so. Got these fresh.
We got our yogurt in. We're doing Greek yogurt. You can do some regular yogurt. We just want to have the same consistency.
Pull it in the hole.
So you're putting it through a cheese grater. You want to show the audience as well?
Not yet. I gotta make sure I do it.
Or just
right.
gotta verify first it's actually something you can.
And then, ta-da!
Oh, okay.
And it comes up like that. So I have to sit there and pick it.
Mm.
It's a quick sip.
I only need a tablespoon, so just get a small handful.
Yes, you need to do it quick.
Now these I know I should not be touching with my hands or fingers.
Alright.
But I need to make sure I get from this chipotle pepper 1.5 teaspoon. So let me get my teaspoon. Where did I put it? Or no, let's do a tablespoon since basically we'll make it a little bit more spicy here, but I'll make sure we get exactly that.
Just remember you made this coleslaw spicy.
Well, I want to make sure I get one of the peppers out as well, not just salts. So we'll do that. 1 tablespoon of this. If you need to, you could reduce it to 1.5 teaspoons. There's that. There's that done. Let's seal this back up and not touch my face by any means.
We still have some? Wow.
Yes.
Little goes a long way.
That's why when they say you get a can, it's basically a good few recipes.
I just can't remember what we used it for last time.
Last recipe.
Was it a mole? Was it a mole?
Yeah, it was a mole. It was like a mayonnaise. It was a dressing.
It was a chicken mole, right?
Yeah, chicken mole.
Chicken chocolate, chicken mole or something.
Yeah.
Like that. Alright, how much do you want?
That is enough right there. That should be a tablespoon. So no
Okay.
more. We're
No
good.
more.
We're good. We're good. See,
Stop.
see cilantro.
See cilantro, see.
I see. There's that. Take the tablespoon back. That's already got stuff we're already using. I need 2 tablespoons. There's our lime juice. I have the cilantros. Now I'm gonna need the pepper.
Oh, you want that one? I thought you were whisking.
No, there's a full chili in here.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna get it up.
So we got a tablespoon of cilantro. Maybe a little bit more, which should help a little bit. We're not gonna add salt and pepper till after tasting. It's not on the cart.
No, it's in. It's in the. Got the frother in front of it.
Mm.
Strainers, frothers, everything else.
Behind.
What are you whisking? Or are you
I'm zhuzhing.
zhuzhing?
Well, there's a full pepper. I don't think we want to have a mystery prize winner. Who won the pepper? Oh, you. I will point that down and laid away. Yeah, you're on your plate.
Unplug me.
Alright.
Like my charger.
Oh. You can't do the coffee machine?
You can do the coffee machine. Do it.
Just do the coffee.
No, I'm not even plugged in. That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
oh, okay. I was confused. I thought you had your phone charger. I'm like, no, let's take out the other thing. Alright. Turbo? No, I just want on. I'm used to the other sound where it sounds like there's an engine going on. This just sounds like sounds like a lawnmower but on low quality. It's mouth washing. We should. Keep going, but I do see a few extra pieces still left behind. But let's give this a try. Let's see how this goes.
What would you like?
A spoon to try.
Oh, of course. Just put it away. Hot, not hot, bland.
I would say it's like this. Straight line, up, down.
A little roller coaster. So it's got a kick.
I feel like it doesn't have. I think it just has that. I get it. Like the taco, the fish is gonna be the component.
And the slaw.
Yeah, but here. Remember, it's only a tablespoon we did it because of the pepper, because we don't want to make sure we had the full thing in there.
Oh, that's good.
Good. All right. Do you want salt or pepper in it, or more lime juice?
No.
Nope. Just as is. Okay. There's our sauce for our tacos.
Oh yeah, it's got that kick at the end.
Yep.
That smokiness.
Yeah.
Uncle Bug has left but still watching. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Bug, for the lyric. 7 months. Let's go. Had to pull you up. Swamp work. Good job. Great. Thank you very much, Bug. Hope work goes smoothly. Hope that you can get the fuck out of that place soon. Does the blade even touch the thing? Not.
Yeah, it does. Why?
It just looks so clean.
Good.
It's good as it's gonna be.
Okay.
But there's not much, which makes sense. It's a drizzle.
Not a drizzle.
I got 7 months. Whoop whoop.
What's in the...
Or 7 stream streak. Blah, blah, blah. My bad. He's been watching 7 times in a row.
Said. The awesome and helpful Buggy is here. Give him hugs and high fives and a lot of love. But no shout out. LOL. You still amazing, Buggy. Also hashtag dad life. Hashtag meeting.
Alright, so now let's work on the dessert. So we can get that rolling. So for this one, we need to get to since we're now not doing the tacos first, I need that cranked at 425.
Okay. Shouldn't be too hard since you
Yep.
haven't even opened it.
Yep.
Ta-da! You're
Alright.
there.
So we got that. I then need to measure out 2 ounces of semi-sweet and 2 ounces of our chocolate milk. You just want to do the full bar after? No.
You're gonna need the whole bar, right?
Yeah, full bar of this, but
2.2 ounces.
2.2, so there's another 2%. Let's see how the math goes on this one. Alright. 2 ounces of chocolate.
Do you need the scale?
Yes, please. This is the math where I don't want to mess around with.
I got too floured from all my
I know you're floured.
bread.
So
Nice.
I'm also gonna need the AP flour. And where's the butter for this one?
What kind of butter did you
I
add?
just need 1 stick,
Salted, unsalted?
unsalted. All right, let's do some math. Yay! Not really.
Your favorite. Baking, math.
Hmm.
My cooking works. Okay, here you go. Did you get it?
Alright, make sure I have ounces. I gotta reset it so it doesn't include the dish. And I need to make sure I get exactly 2 ounces. We're gonna go a little bit over
Sure.
because that's just 2.8.
Okay.
There's our chocolate. 1 stick of butter. Now, usually for lava cakes, it's double it, but this recipe, which I found, which I enjoy so much, just says to throw it in the microwave just to melt the butter. Chocolate is in there, but it will not be fully melted. We're going to stir with the heat of the butter in the pan, in the bowl to fully melt the rest of the chocolate. Yeah.
Give me that. Thank you.
Yep. Check on it. Ow. Needs more time. Okay, so the 2 eggs, the 3 yolks, yes. Here you go. Here's the rest. Butter melted? No. I figured. Alright. There's that.
Did you say flour?
Yes, I'm going to need flour for this one.
Juice is done.
And I'm also gonna need regular sugar. Or
Dominoes.
regular, you want to do powdered? It says optional. Which one do you want to do? You want powder or regular sugar for
We
this?
can do powder.
Which one do you have more of?
And loose.
Okay, we will do powder. Let's follow the one it says first to recommend. Butter melted, thank you. So for this one, we can whisk.
So this,
Yes, please.
not this, powder.
Yes. By doing that, I'm going to mix the sugar chocolate till they're all melted together. Luckily for the powdered sugar, it gives us the exact amount in its cups. Alright, make sure all the chocolate is melted. None is stuck to the bottom or the side. There is some stuck to the side.
Welcome to summer.
I want it to go away. It is August. That is fall.
Should be.
Why wouldn't you wait till September?
Nice. How long does it cook for?
This recipe exactly about 13 minutes and let it stand for 1. So 14 minutes in total, 13 in the oven, 1 minute on it to cool. Alright, so there's that. I now need dry measuring cup of a 1/4 and a full of powder. There's 1 cup. Let's grab the 1/4 now. Alright. Our bag is done, thank you. Now I can stir it until well combined. Alright, becoming what we need, which is a batter. Is that door open? So now I'm going to switch over to something else. I guess. If I keep it out, I am going to need...
Can't do water on table.
Well, luckily this recipe does not require water. Alright. There we go. So there's that. So let's get our 2 whole eggs in here and the 3 yolks that which Mom gladly separated. Okay, you want to put the full eggshell in there. One whole egg. Nature at its finest here. And 2, it doesn't matter if the yolk's cracked or not. And then we add our 3 yolks. Making sure all that chocolate and butter mixture, as well as the sugars, if there's any left, is all combined into this mix now. Alright. Now we need a teaspoon again for vanilla. Go. So we're going to stir that in, then we're going to stir in our flour, and then we can put it into our bowls. I think once we get the flour in here, I'm going to need to actually go back to the whisk. And the next item, I now just need the 1/2 cup. Yes, sirree, thank you. So we're going to 1/2 cup of AP flour, all the purpose flour. Here's your flour. You okay?
Yep.
Alright, let's combine this in now. Alright, our molds. We've added we've added for our molds covered in butter. We've also put in cocoa powder, but we also did a mixture of that and flour just to make sure it has some room to grow, as well as making sure it will not stick and giving it more flavor on the way out. So now we gotta scoop it in. How much do you want to do per scoop?
I don't know.
2? 3?
See how much it goes.
Well,
I usually
let's look at the scoops. Let's look at this. What are we thinking here?
start with 2. And if there's, you can always add, you can't subtract.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying, if we have more than 4,
The emergency backup.
the emergency backup, and what happens if that one we can't fill?
We'll have to wait to make another one later.
Alright.
After it gets eaten.
I think it won't take long to get in. Now that we've got the mixture ready, we're going to take our good friend the scoop. I'm going to bring the mold to it. Alright, that's 1.
Okay.
So it all depends right now on what scoop size you have. That's 2.
Alright, leave it at 2 and see.
2 scoops? Alright.
Because it's gonna rise.
Yes, it will rise, not rag. Rise. It's a 2. It's a rise. There we go. Where's your monster?
Still think it's in the fingernail thing at the top.
I will put a little bit extra more in here, just a dollop, just to make sure we don't need to actually eat, clean, and reuse. It's just, I like how every recipe we've had so far is like 4 regular for lava cake. So can someone please explain to me what the regular size container is?
Yeah, what's a normal size ramekin? Are we talking restaurant size?
Restaurant size, family size, family and friend size. Is it supposed to be shared between 2 people or 4? So, whereas Mom is making her deluxe edition, which will probably have more than 2 scoops. So I'm going to make sure I have room for the center for it. Alright, what should I? There we go.
We're seeing we're having plumbing issues today. That's what the
Plumbing issues, I can tell when you said no water right now.
I think he's trying to fix the outside faucets.
Ah. Thank you. Alright, scoop number 1. Scoop number 2. Scoop number 3.
How much is that? A lot?
No, I think we might be able to get like maybe 5 scoops in this and then we're good.
Okay.
So, in normal terms, for our size servings, we get 4 regular and 1 XL. We get the breakfast edition included. By the way, if anyone's interested, you can refrigerate these if you do not eat them all the same day. It lasts up to 3 days if kept in the fridge. Do not put in the freezer. If so, the chocolate on the inside will become a brick and it is pain to then eat. But if you keep it in the fridge in a sealed container, it lasts up to 3 days after making. So when day 4 comes, it's either you chuck it or you tempt it. But if there's still some left in your fridge, I'm confused. Alright, I just want to make sure we got this all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I know. It must be used. I want to make sure we get it all. No lava cake mixture will escape.
And how long does it cook for?
13 minutes, as well as verifying. They might say check depending on your size of ramekin.
Right.
So we might need a screen check. This one I know might take a little bit longer than the other ones. And I'm just gonna call it good there.
Watch the drip, watch the drip. Okay, got it. It was on the scoop, that's what I was
Okay, I thought you meant on the spoon.
No,
There we go. We got 4 regular
and a large.
and a large. So you want me to throw this in first?
Mm-hmm.
Since this one takes
And then
13, the
gotta
other one
cut
taking
this.
5.
Yep.
Alright. 425?
Yep.
Alright, put it in for a timer for, you want to do 5 for right now?
Yeah. Why do you do the top rack and not the bottom?
Instinct, because in the kitchen I'm usually...
Okay, just question. That's wondered.
It's more easier for me to go high than it is to go...
Low.
Alright, so now we got that done. I'm pretty sure the caramel is now... Yeah, it's cool. So let's give this a try now. Might need to blow a little, but...
It's not hot, you know, but
It's not where it's gonna be. Oh, hey!
it's not hot.
It's warm.
Still.
Alright. Yeah, it's good consistency. Oh.
I've never tried it.
I will give you a hint, Mom.
Yep.
I made this for Grandma. I've made this now 6 times for her.
Oh, it's my favorite. Stretch.
Well, it's called this. I made her chocolate sauce, and I made her a large thing of this. It was a small thing of chocolate sauce. The caramel went first.
Okay.
And that is damn good.
And now you gotta add salt.
We already did add salt. I'm gonna let you taste this. So
I've tasted it. It's fine.
it's good, so we don't need more salt.
Nope.
But would you have that again?
That's good. Alright, so that's done.
That's done. That's ready. That's just ready to be drizzled on. It's not too thick, not too solid. It is just right consistency. Am I cutting now the avocados? Is that basically just... Cause that's basically what we have left.
Just that and
Just one?
maybe a lime.
Well, lime drizzle. Well, even though we have lime in taco seasoning, lime in the sauce. Is today ingredient
Secret ingredient
of the day is lime.
Totally.
I know I missed out. It was severe.
Flew away.
It went with the cloud. Let me get my chef's knife. Yes, I know I have nothing underneath it, but it's just for 2 items. No. I'm hearing a sound that sounds like I'm cutting wood.
Because the pit's in it. Don't you
I
get
will
it?
check, but I'm thinking.
It's hard. Too hard.
No, I was cutting the pit. I
Okay.
thought it was.
Thought it wasn't ready yet.
No,
It's so hard right now because they're buying them.
they're buying
And
them just like
choose
when
like
they're
the-
legit grain. Usually they wait till they're a lot more colored. I know you didn't want to say that, right?
No, I already have them growing.
All right.
I'm in the green. Only grow one at a time. People mowing lawns tonight. Fixing pipes tonight. It's construction night out here.
It's because it's now officially soon to be fall kicking in, and they're now in the.
No, I think it's because it's not raining.
All right, it was raining earlier yesterday, and it was this
Every
morning.
day it rains.
Well, it is the fall. It's trying to
You're
cool
alright.
it off now that you've gone through the scorchers. Alright, so there's our avocados taken out.
Compost.
The minute's about to go off.
Compost. There's roaches. No, it's over there. Can I have your other skin, please?
Yes, you can have.
Compost. Composting.
I know you composted all.
Compost here.
Kind of down the line, pinching it so it doesn't go away. There we go, there's the avocado. You just want me to cut a lime in half for drizzling, or do you want to make actual slices?
How about one for half for drizzle, half for decor? So cut one in half. You're gonna use one side to drizzle, and I'm gonna use one for decor.
You want to check? Want to take a window peek, or if that's still allowed in this oven, or
I don't know if that even works. I can't.
it did originally when you had it.
I think I need a little
Yeah, so that was only 5 minutes. So
5 more.
I know the big one's gonna take the longest.
It's supposed to be a total of 10.
13.
No.
Right, so that's that one's smaller now for
Yep.
decor.
That works.
Yeah. Go through. And then some to drizzle.
Okay.
Ah,
Trying to think.
trying to think how you're gonna.
Display.
I say you just leave it flat, put the stuff in the middle, and then have maybe like a little coleslaw on the side.
Okay.
I know we're done before everything else is.
Oh, and I can't wash dishes right now because we're on water hold.
Shit.
Yay.
Luckily, we took care of the peppers first before we did anything else. If so, I would have pepper hands, and that's not a great sign for me because I would eventually touch my head.
I have stuff. You can. All right, so we're not adding any more salt, correct?
Nope, no. You taste tested it. I'm good. You're good.
That's good.
Buggy can't taste it, sadly, so he can't say if it's good. What do you want to do? Have two together? Have like a fucking
No.
coleslaw against the sides to hold it?
No.
You want to like throw the fish in as well right now, or do you not want to tempt fate right now?
Oh, you can maybe on your
last minute or so.
3 minutes. You have to do.
Since we're only just trying to warm it up.
Right. We're not trying to dry it out.
We're not trying to dry it out. We're just trying to make sure the center's good. We've checked to see that it's now fine, cooked, browned. It's got it's
Start
gold.
with one pan at a time, though.
One pan. Which one do I do? The left side or the right side? All of them will have one big piece, one small piece.
So it's not because you're only gonna use a little bit in each.
Yeah.
You're talking about this big.
I know. It's street tacos.
Street tacos.
It's not
With this
dinner taco.
So we got this.
So we'll do fish, our sauce, or do you want to do fish, pickled, sauce?
So you have this, that.
Do you want me to cut a tomato as well or no?
No.
No tomato.
Those are the only ones that really use tomatoes.
Fair.
So you got this.
That.
I didn't even try to do these.
Yeah. Nailed it. How are they?
Okay.
They sound crunchy, which makes sense like a pickle.
Hi.
Hey, well, I'm just like, fanning out. Let's see the other stuff. I'll just...
Got it? Not bad. Is it too vinegary?
No. I'm just like trying to think of something that would help.
Because that's all it was. It's a quick,
Make it more softer.
well, it says, leave in for 30 minutes, and well, it's been over 30.
Yeah.
But then at room temperature or refrigerator overnight, so maybe overnight.
Overnight would have made it a lot more. Yeah, that could probably. You could tell me.
But it's.
If not, I have
all
idea
it
how
is
to make
is
it.
vinegar, water, sugar, salt, and then you're in. That's the quick version.
Quick, and what is there anything that's included for the longer version?
Well, if you're making pickles, you would brine. Use the brine. This is no brine needed.
No brine needed, yes.
We're gonna eat it.
As is, yes. Alright, 5, 4, 3.
You look this time.
You look down. Do you want to?
I looked last time. You look.
You want to come over here to see how chat be? Oh, it's rising.
Right.
So you want to? So it's only been 10 minutes. You want to give it another 2 or?
Give it another 2 and put the fish in with the last 2.
All right. So do you want to put one in right now? No one? Okay. That's not hot right now, but next time when we. So.
So a total of 12.
Yes. 12, not 13.
Okay.
So doing that.
Does that have to rest before you come?
Yes, that's why it has the so it says 14 minutes total, 13 cook, 1 minute chill.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
The only one I'm feeling like is iffy.
Is the the big one?
Is the deluxe one.
We'll do it flat.
You want to do 2 on 1 plate?
Well, we're gonna do on flat, right?
Flat?
So all right. So what's your theory on building?
Fish first.
For this fish? Fish goes first.
Well, I won't put the dressing on it.
Okay.
Because if so, it's just going to go through it.
And you have to shred the fish? Or not really?
Well, it gives you options. Do you want me to shred it, or do you want me to just cut it in half and make it sizable pieces?
Alright, so you're gonna need that when the pan comes out?
Yes. And I'm probably going to need another cutting board.
Ooh.
Small one. We don't.
Wood?
Wood is fine. But we might not. I don't know how it's gonna. If it's just gonna.
Like that?
That'll suffice right now. Now I'm going to use the same knife. Reminder, all this stuff is ready to eat product. Nothing raw. So we do not need to be concerned. Besides, we are not putting the knife back on with the vegetables. Or wait, fruits. So let's wait for it now and see how it comes out.
So
Yes.
Chris has decided that
I see.
it's bruschetta,
I know.
but that's cool. I like it. It's creepy, but we eat it.
Alright. So, to check to see if the lava cake is done, it needs to be jiggling the center, but not jiggling on the side.
2-hand thing, please. 2.
Well, I first want to try to see where I can grab it.
It has handles. You can put it on the stove if the stove hasn't been on for a while.
Alright, we're good. Yep. I'll find any on those. Oh, we put the fish in for a little bit longer, or?
Well, you can do it for your display. I'll put this one in.
Yeah, so this is definitely cooked. Let's take our fish out. We're just warming it up.
Dried it out.
Not dried it out. We don't want to have dried fish. So I'm going to take the clean tongs and see how they are.
How long does this rest? 3?
So it falls apart, but just not like, I would say, rotisserie chicken. It's not going to break in two in a minute you leave it.
Alright, so I'll let you make your plate and then I'll make the photo plate. Cooked?
Nope.
Not cooked
I'm
enough?
not putting that, no. I'm going to put it in for another 2 minutes.
Okay.
Because I just saw the center, and no. Not trusting it. Not going with it. So I'm going to put in for another.
It's going 3 minutes.
Oh, 3 minutes? That'll work.
Alright.
No, the center was a little bit still clear.
Alright.
We need to make sure it's
Solid.
solid white.
Alright, so, well, here's your plate. Right? You're gonna need a plate.
Yep, I'm going to go.
Am I not coming back?
That was not fully
Okay.
finished.
So many dishes later.
I know. Do we get an ETA or a message on when water will be back?
Yeah, you're going smaller.
Deal.
Alright, so you said you're gonna plate, so you need one of these.
One tortilla, yep.
You're gonna need a spoon for this.
Yes. Don't need a big spoon because we're just drizzling. But let me make sure it's big enough where it ain't gonna fall in.
Right. For that. More salt.
Huh?
More salt.
I'd say yeah, a little bit of salt, a little bit more sugar just to break it down more. For the pickled onions. Just a little drizzle. Don't need a heavy,
No, not a heavy hand.
not a heavy hand, light hand. Alright, alright.
So hopefully I'll have bread this week. Hopefully. Like this. I think.
A little bit more. Perfect. First need both mitts. Let me go grab it again and see how it goes. Alright.
What you want now?
Tongs number 2.
Yes, we have so many tongs.
Yeah. Let's grab the small one. Yeah. I don't think I need a fork. I just need tongs.
Oh, so it just takes it apart.
Yep, and that is cooked through and through. No gray. All clear. So is that big piece or should I go a little bit more?
No, that's fine because you're going to add all that other stuff
Yep,
with
okay,
it.
so
And you're
that's
supposed to make a total of 16.
16, then yeah, I can.
You know?
Yeah, I should have taken the gloves off, but I was instinctively thinking it was hot. So a knife is not needed because that is done. So what we're first gonna do? Should we do all the dry stuff first and then the wet stuff? I think that should be
Good.
good. So I'm gonna do 2 pieces of avocado. Right there. Now we got all the wet stuff.
I got cheese.
You want to know I
That's
spray on the
kinda
top?
Dry. That's kind of dry.
Alright. I'm gonna do a little dollop of cheese. A little bit more. I want to make sure it's there on each bite.
Now you got wet stuff.
Yes, so let's do safely transporting over. I'm gonna do 2 to 3 pieces of pickled onions. You think that's enough? Or should I?
Nope.
So that's 3 pieces. It might be 4 if you count that little sliver. Let's do our coleslaw that we've done before. If anyone does want it, we still have it up on the Discord. It's the Asian coleslaw. But we've added a few more spices.
I was going to say we added a few more spices.
Yeah.
Oh.
Land it on my hand. We're safe. Alright. Dollop of that.
And a drizzle.
A drizzle, yes.
Not a dump. If you want salsa, you can add salsa.
A little more.
Nope.
Perfect.
Drizzle.
Gotcha. Drizzle of the sauce.
I'm gonna take a photo of it. Get your thumbs out of it. Thank you. Okay.
Alright. Now you want me to do one with the salsa as well? Or do you want me to just try this and see?
Try it without,
Try without? Okay.
because you might not need salsa.
Alright, let's see how this taco goes. Now that the fish is cooked, all combined. Oh yeah.
Did you squeeze the lime on it? Yeah.
No.
Does it need it? Not necessarily.
Surprisingly, no. It's very limey, especially with the fish that was marinated in lime a little bit. The salsa has lime in it. But it's very tender, seasoned very well. I see why you would want 16, but I think, if anything, I'd warm up the tortillas a little bit.
In a pan?
Pan or microwave, just in a wet towel. Just because right now, I'm glad I took my bites, because the bottom is gone.
So I don't know if we have to double them. Like a gordito. Messy, huh?
That is good. Now, I presume it's been a minute.
For the
Yes, I want to see how that be going.
Oh, shit.
Yes, we're done. That's of course. So I want me to here.
Up top.
Yeah, you put that over there.
Switching out.
Yeah, you put that. Want me to hold it? Or?
No, that's fine. Plate.
I need to move everything. So hold on, we're switching item sets. So let's get our one of the lava cakes out. Alright, I need a plate.
Come on, take the square one.
Square one?
You see little round ones? Nope, down the bottom. Straight ahead.
Oh, those.
Are we game for this?
Well, I want to get it out. And also it's flat on the bottom.
So, are you supposed to knife it around or not necessarily?
You're supposed to knife around, yes. I just want to make sure I had one on the plate and see if I could fit it on.
Said
Israel
plate.
the Fallen One said, best viewer.
Ha, bot, go fuck yourself. It's a bot that tries to make you buy viewers.
Oh.
They keep spamming for some weird reason. And they keep spamming. Hey! Nice try! Alright. Now time for the caramel sauce drizzle. Alright. There you go. Or do you need to make a slide piece on it?
No, that's just for you to eat. I'll do it different.
Alright, let's give this a try. I'm thinking it might not be fully fudgy in the middle, but if there's some fudgy, I'll take it. Alright. Give this a try. Oh! We got choco melting! We got that good stuff in the center. Nice and fudgy. Oh! Now, time for the moment of truth. This is a lava cake with fudgy center and caramel, sea salt caramel on top. Oh!
There you go. I'm so happy that one came out.
Yeah, congrats. Oh, that's... Since there's no salt in the lava cake, that caramel is like
Enough.
the perfect topping for it to add the salt, as well as give it a nice sweet texture. Oh, it's like a sweet savory hug.
Should I put powdered sugar on it? Or
You can put a little bit, just remember that's going to disintegrate with the caramel. That's like, I just want to try now the fudgy center with the drizzle of caramel. Oh. 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 Perfecto. So I 100% agree with this recipe. Now the only thing we did switch out of the recipe was it required bittersweet. We did milk chocolate. So I'm pretty sure it would have had a richer flavor if we had done the bittersweet. But that is going to be it for today. We got through all of our stuff we needed to. We did everything a little bit back and forth. We did have one little error, but that I'm expecting that with every cooking video that we'll have a problem here and there. I'm glad the lava cake came out to be dripping, gooey, chocolatey goodness. Caramel, always fantastic. If anyone wants the caramel recipe or the lava cake recipe, or even the taco recipe, we will have that up. We have the coleslaw up. I'll probably re-upload it again on the Discord. That's going to be it for today. So with that in mind, thank you very much for everyone who came in, stopped by, alert had me tabbed. For all those who watch this later, they can watch it all the way to the very end. A little bit more. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Next stream is tomorrow. I will see you all then. Tomorrow doing some Stalker Paprika. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that wrong. But I will have my recorrected. If not, I'll just have the chatbot say it. And maybe then I'll eventually get the name of it.
So did you think it needed salsa or no?
That?
Yeah.
I don't think with the coleslaw on it. No. No. Because I think if you put any more liquid on it, it's just going to break. What do you think? Damn good taco? Have it again?
I think I would have to double, like you said,
Double layer of the wrap, or if not, make it a little bit more thicker, or make it not flimsy.
Right. But yeah, I think I would double the wrap.
Okay. Well, that's going to be it for today. We're going to end it here. We're going to write out. Oh, yeah. Hey, whoever came in, stop by, look to a tab. I will see you all tomorrow. But before that, if anyone wants to know when I go live, changes to the schedule, delays. Here are the links. Let me give you right here. We have Discord up top, Twitter or X in the middle. We just still call it Twitter, even though it's called X. And the TikTok for clips, vids, and other food pics. We'll definitely be having this one up top there after this, if not tomorrow. That's going to be it for today. So with that in mind, I need to do something really quick. I'll be you all for a second. Alright, so with that in mind, let's go right at someone who's always great to have food. But let me just stretch for a second. But as always, if anyone would copy paste the rate command, I greatly appreciate it. If you are subbed, please copy the second one. If you are not, please copy the first one. I had to get a little bit close. Sorry about that. So there's that one, and then here's the second one. Let me stretch a second. I just want to check on something. If it wants to load. If anyone does want the schedule, we do have it also posted up. If anyone wants to know when cooking vids do happen, it happens off and on. So next week there will be no cooking stream, but the following week there should be one. But let's go right out to someone who's always pops in once in a while. Kind, curse, and very crazy as well. So we're out to Countess Crystal, who's originally playing, now playing Overwatch. Let's go see how she's doing. Say hi. But that will be it for today. So as always, if it wants to load, thank you. So as always, hope you all have a fantastic morning, evening, noon, night, whatever suits you all fancy. Take care, be well, hope to see you all on the next stream. And as always, if you need to eat, sleep, or drink, I highly recommend the 3 because we all need those to live. I'll catch you all in the next stream. If not, by all means, IRL first, but we go verify. Yep, still alive. Let's go. So yeah, let's go right out. I will see you all in the next stream. So take care, be well, and And as always, if you need to eat, sleep, or drink, I highly recommend the 3. I'll catch you all in the next stream. So take care. I'm gonna go enjoy the rest of the lava cake as well as the tacos. But if anyone does want the food pics, I will have them up at Discord. And if you do want them and you don't have me there, I will be probably DMing them on Twitter or X. That'll be it for today. So take care, be well, and I'll catch you all in the next stream. Laters!